beautiful freaks, and welcome to a brand new episode of FREAKQUELS. I'm your host, EJ Leeson, and with me today is that co-host with the most, Mr. Rory Calarasi. How are you, sir?
I'm really good right now because I'm staring down a box of Blueberry.
Yes.
I have it right here.
He brought it for the show today.
I did. I just wanted to be... I wanted to make it all nice and festive for you.
Yeah.
And that's all I could come up with. We have a guest on the show, and I wanted to try to impress him, but all I could come up with was an empty box of Blueberry.
Hey, you know what?
It sums my life up.
It's pretty impressive. And today we have a first-time special guest. I met him a couple years ago at Creature Feature. He's really funny, amazing, talented. He has appeared on stage with Ari Lehman and First Jason a few times. He's actually in their brand new music video, if you want to check that out. And also, he's in a movie with Lou Temple and Felissa Rose called, what's the name of it? Crimson
Harvest.
Crimson Harvest. And you have a new short coming out as well.
Yes. I have a new short called Hapless Hell. That was done 2 weekends ago, I think now. That was filmed in my hometown of Coatesville, Pennsylvania. It was actually, believe it or not, it was right around the corner from the last house I lived in Coatesville, which I was not expecting at all. So
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'll absolutely do it. But the main story of Hapless Hal, it's a short, as you said. It's about this guy who tries to be somebody he looks up to very much, but ends up failing really, really bad while doing it. It is a horror comedy. It is not meant to be serious whatsoever.
Yeah.
So there is really funny dialogue and really funny body language and stuff like that. But there's a twist to it, which obviously I'm not going to say, but when it does come out, I will obviously send everybody links and I'll, have you guys watch it. Yeah, I think you guys will enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, welcome to the show. Josh Lizasuain. Did I get it right? Oh, damn it.
Correct
Close
him,
enough.
Josh.
Yeah, you can correct me. That's fine.
That's fine. No worries.
It was close enough.
What is the proper pronunciation, good sir?
Lizasuain.
Lizasuain. Oh, man.
You were almost there, man.
I was almost.
You were in the
almost got
ballpark.
it. And you know what the crazy thing is? I've known you for maybe 3 years or so.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do you say your last name? That's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's all good. I mean, a lot of people they see my last name and then they're like, yeah, I'm not even going to try it. And then when I tell them in broken up portions, they're like, oh, that's actually not that hard to say. I was like, yeah, trying to explain that to teachers your whole life.
Yeah.
That's the worst person to explain a last name to.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, how did you get involved with First Jason? How did all of that happen?
Okay, so you see behind me, huge Friday the 13th nerd. So
You're in good
I was
company.
working. What's that?
You're in good company.
Yeah. So basically what had happened was I was working Creature Feature weekend in 2023. Wow, that's been 3 years already. I just can't. There's so much that's happened in 3 years that I can't even believe it's only been 3 years. It feels like it's been 10 or 15 at this point. But anyway, I was working Creature Feature in 23 and Ari was a guest there. And when I saw he was a guest there, I was like, oh, his band must be playing. That'd be awesome. And then it was the day after I found out that he's going to be performing. I was like, oh, my gosh, I got to bring my cosplay. I got to cosplay on stage. Now, mind you, I haven't, ever really did, a whole stage thing where, I'm up with a band and stuff. I've dreamt of being in a band all my life and, being on stage, having the people see me and cheering us on, the whole 9 yards. And I asked Ari when I met him, it was, it was Saturday during the day. I asked him, I was like, hey, Ari, I was like, I know that you're playing tonight. Do you need a Jason to be on stage with you tonight? And he's like, oh, yeah, man, that'd be cool as shit. We need a fucking Jason tonight, man. It'll be rock and roll all night.
Our
As
Jason
Ari
dropped
says,
out.
Everything is rock and roll pretty much.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, shit, this is my opportunity. This is great. And it was like 5 o'clock in the evening, and I started my nerves started kicking in really, really bad. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be on freaking stage, and I'm going to be on stage with this kick-ass band, like, I don't know how I'm going to react to this.
Yeah.
So, so they come up on stage, they start playing, and Ari's like, yo man, come out to Jason's watching you. I was like, okay, you got it.
I love your Ari, by the way. It's so good.
I've hung around him a lot, so I've really picked up on his voice and how he says things. So.
Yeah.
But so then they get to the second song, and I'll never forget it. I walk from the side stage, and I walk up onto the stage to where they're performing. And I just do like this blank stare into the crowd, and like everyone's like so ecstatic, so happy. They're like, it's a sackhead Jason, this is fucking awesome, and blah blah blah. And dude, from the moment that happened, that changed everything for me, because my stage fright like went away immediately as soon as everybody was like cheering me on, and all ecstatic and whatnot. And I knew all the songs that they were playing, so like I knew when to like do things where I wanted the crowd participation, to say certain things in the songs. I knew when good parts in the songs to like interact with the crowd. And that's one thing Ari has told me that he likes about what I do compared to the other Jasons that have been on stage, is like that I interact with the crowd, and I try to, get down there with them and do things with them, and not just he says, he's like, yeah, most Jasons, what they do is they just kind of stare and just look, and they don't really do nothing, but I like what you do, man. So but yeah, so that's how I got involved with First Jason. Was just I was volunteering at Creature Feature. I asked to be on stage, and Ari said absolutely. Did the whole thing, and once I was done, I looked at my girlfriend Britt, and I was like, "Did that just happen? Did I really just do that?"
Yeah. Which
I'm
Jason?
looking, and there's just a sea of people in this room, and I'm like, "Did I just do that?" Like, shit. I didn't think I was actually going to pull through. I thought I was going to faint at one point, because it gets like super, super hot under that thing. And like, I didn't drink any water prior to going up, which is a bad mistake to do. So after I got done, I took my mask off, and like people were like, no, I want to take a picture with you. I want to take a picture with you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, wow. Okay, sure. And then I took pictures with people, and you guys saw me. You guys were like ecstatic and so happy and whatnot. And it makes me feel good, because I feel like I bring an experience to a First Jason show for them that like they normally don't typically get. So,
which Jason did you go with costume wise?
I cosplay regularly as Sackhead Jason from Part 2.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think it's a very underrated look for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that look.
Because think about it, okay? At the time when that came out, there was The Town That Dreaded Sundown, okay, which he had a similar-ish kind of look, and it's freaking terrifying, because you can't see nothing but eyes. Like, if you don't see nothing but eyes, you're like, oh my gosh, is this dude, like, psychotic? Is he deformed? Like, what the heck's going on? Why is his whole face covered up? But at the same time, you think, that really could happen. Like that could be a legitimate killer. Like that, like somebody could do that.
Sure.
And it would pass,
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's either going to be the guy from The Town That Dreaded Sundown or the Elephant Man.
Or the Zodiac.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to get one of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That is definitely a true statement.
So how did you end up getting into Crimson Harvest with like Lou Temple and Felisa Rose?
Crimson Harvest.
Yes.
Okay. So as you know, EJ, I am a convention regular. I tend to go to the ones that I can attend within like Jersey, Pennsylvania.
Right.
Sometimes even like sometimes New York randomly. But it just all depends on what it is. So I've been doing conventions since late 2021. Yeah, because Monster Mania was my first one in Oaks.
Okay.
And that would have been November of 21. Yeah. So as like I said, I'm an avid convention goer, so I've been going to these cons since 2021. And I was at I don't know if you've ever been to it, EJ, but the horror sideshow market that's like it's part of NJ HorrorCon. It's just like a smaller thing that they put on randomly throughout the year.
No, I'll have to check that out sometime.
Yeah, so it's like the idea behind horror sideshow market is like it's mainly aimed towards vendors. I mean, there's at most maybe 10 celebrities or even 5 sometimes that show up. But it's like, it's like your shopping spree, basically, convention. And it's real cheap to get in. It's like $10.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
And that's the one thing I do like about that con in particular that NJ HorrorCon does is that it's cheap to get in, and usually the celebrities are like willing to like give you a little something extra for just like showing up because it is a smaller convention. But knowing Felissa Rose for now 3-ish years, just about. And I'm a big fan of her husband Darren Miller from CKY, which I have it tattooed on me.
Oh,
Nice.
that's awesome.
So one day I was talking to Felissa and I showed her that tattoo and she's like, "Oh my God, I got to take a picture for Darren." And she did. And one night she's like, are you like an actor by any chance? I'm like, sort of. I work at a horror house during the October season.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh my gosh, perfect. You would be like a perfect actor because like you're used to staying in character for long periods of time, blah blah blah." And then I kept seeing this like guy that was like right next to her at these conventions most of the time. And his name is Xander Goldman. And I'm like, Xander Goldman? I was like, I don't know who that is. But like he was presenting himself like, like he's like a big time deal, in which he's worked with some big people. So after that convention, which would have been 23, I think it was like 2023 or early 2024 or something like that. I got a friend request from Xander Goldman. And I'm like, why do I know this name? Why do I know that picture?
Yeah.
And it clicked finally in my head. I was like, oh my God, this is the guy that's next to Felissa. I'm like, why is he adding me randomly? Like, how did he find me? Whatever.
Yeah.
So then we got to talking and I was like, thank you for, adding me as friend, blah, blah, blah. I see you're working on a new movie. That's really cool, blah, blah. And then he asked, are you going to be at NJ HorrorCon? I was like, oh yeah, I'm actually going to be at that one that you're going to next. I was like, I would love to talk to you in person about, if there's any opportunities in your movie. And so then I went to the next con that he was at, and we talked face to face for like, good like 45 minutes, I think. And I told him, a little bit about myself, my history, blah, 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 whole 9 yards. And so he's like, all right, let me get your phone number and I will get back to you in like a week. No problem. Sure. Messages me on Facebook like 4 or 5 days later, just about. And he's like, hey, I have an opportunity for you to be an actor in my film. How does this sound? And he spills it all on me. And I'm like, not bad. I actually kind of like it. I'll definitely do it and whatnot. And then pretty much the rest is history after that. The film got made last year. Well, my parts, I should say, got done last year in Blairstown, New Jersey, where
cool.
First Friday the 13th is.
Yes, absolutely.
So that was another reason why I was like, oh my gosh, absolutely, I'd be part of that. Because it's going to be where the first Friday the 13th was done at, in New Jersey. And I can always remember this. The first day I got on set, it was on this barn, like this random barn on this random road that I would have never guessed a barn was at. But like, I first drove up to it and it's just like a real long drive. And I'm like, is this the right place? Am I in the right spot?
I'm getting murdered.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Is this really a movie or is this actually going to like happen in real life?
It's a snuff film, kid.
Yeah, it's a snuff film, right? So I contacted Xander. I'm like, hey, I don't know if I'm at the right place or not. What's the address again? And he sends me the address, and I'm like, this isn't right. There's something not right about this. Because he meant to put a 9 and he hit a 0 by accident. So I was at another barn on like another street.
Oh man.
And I'm like, how the hell did I end up all the way over here, you know? So anyway, I get there. I finally get to the right place because I put two and two together. I'm like, oh, he probably meant this instead of this. And then I put that in, and then it was the right spot.
Yeah.
So I get on set, and where we were set up at for like the rest area for like the actors and stuff, it was just like a huge pavilion. But there's this view, and there's a lake on the inside of this farmland. And it reminded me exactly of Camp Novi Bosco's lake.
Yeah.
You know, where the first Friday the 13th was done at. It looked almost identical. It was so weird. And it was like, okay, something's telling me this meant to happen, right?
Right.
So that view of that lake, I will always remember of that. And, you know, working with Lou Temple on that set too was really cool. I got to meet a ton, and I mean a ton of awesome people.
Yeah.
Awesome people to network with, awesome people to work with. And I've worked with some of the same people in different projects, and we like clicked like instantly. And it was just a good experience from start to finish. And I would do it again in a heartbeat, honestly. And it comes out sometime this year. I don't know when. I was just told this year. So just be on the lookout for that coming out.
I was literally just about to ask you when it was coming out. Like my mouth was opening up and you're just like, I don't know when it's coming out. I'm like, all right. I'll keep silent.
But dude, I'm
here.
excited to see it. And could you tell us a little bit about your role or no?
Yeah.
Or is it like
I can.
Okay.
So my character's name is Jason DeWalt.
Perfect.
And the guy that was with me, as you may have seen in the trailer, that was in the orange convict suit.
Right.
That is Jack DeWalt, my brother in the film. We are two brothers on the run from the police. Because we did some naughty things at a camp that was local. And there's a lot of like survival tactics. We have to talk to each other because we're like, oh, you know, like, how are we going to get out of here and blah, blah, blah. We got to get as far away from the police and whatnot. Mind you, we're like running through like corn stalks and like, you know, things like that to set the mood. All my stuff is in the very first 15 minutes of the film. So if the film sucks after my scene, I'd be okay with it. But I am still like really hoping that this is going to be like one of the best horror films to ever come out, honestly.
Oh, that's awesome. I hope it is too, man.
Just because of like the caliber of people that are on it, like Felissa Rose, Robert Mukes, Lou Temple, a lot of legendary independent actors are on this too. And the production was very well done. Like the quality of video, like when I saw the trailer, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful looking. Like, I can't wait to see the full film. And what I plan to do when the film does come out is have it premiere at Creature Feature.
Oh, awesome. Nice. Is it going to be like a theatrical thing, or do you know like what the...
So from what I understand, there is no like theatrical release. It's just going to be like at film festivals.
Oh, cool.
And, you know, yeah, stuff like that. Now this director too, he has another film that has Felissa Rose and Robert Mukes called Macabre Mountain. And he stars in it too, and he also stars in Crimson Harvest as well. But it's free on Tubi, so
cool.
Fingers crossed that this one's going to be on Tubi also as well.
Yeah,
because that's
awesome.
A wide range of people right there automatically.
Sure,
you know.
Yeah, yeah. Like I'll be honest. I think Tubi is like the best app of all time.
We talk a lot about Tubi on the show.
I think it's amazing. Like their library there is just incredible, especially as a horror fan. Mm-hmm. I feel there's so much there, you know?
It's especially for a show like this when we're just talking about really obscure horror films. There's points where it's nowhere else but Tubi.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
It's like, where did you find it? Tubi.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I give Tubi a lot of credit. Like, for them to still be free and have like some of these big titles on there, that's kind of surprising to me, really, because like usually when there's like a free thing that comes out, we all know how this goes. They eventually start charging because they're like, oh, we can make so much money off of this now.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, And
So,
Tubi's
like I
kept
said,
it.
I'm my fingers are crossed that hopefully this film goes straight to Tubi, because that would be like, hey, everybody, you don't have to pay anything. It's free.
Free.
Go
Just
watch it
go
on
check
Tubi.
it out. Yeah.
You know?
No, I hope, dude, because I like literally I love Tubi. I love that it is free. But yeah, their library of stuff is just incredible.
They don't got to sign up for nothing. They just go right onto an app and they can just watch the movie whenever they please. So hopefully we can get it on Tubi. That'd
Awesome.
be really cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
awesome.
when you're getting closer to it actually coming out, just send us some stuff and we'll promote it.
Yeah, we'll
on our
promote
end.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely will do that.
Yeah, at the end of the episode, we always do plugs, and so yeah, we'll plug it every week.
Even on like on the Facebook and the
in
other
our
stuff,
Facebook
we can just
and
be like,
Instagram
Okay.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's fine with me. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Absolutely, man. So, one of our segments that we'd like to do is talk about movies we watched recently. So, have you watched any new movies or like what's
Actually, yeah, not exactly. I would say like a horror movie, but I don't know if you guys have heard of the movie called From Paris with Love.
Oh,
sure.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. So I had been seeing clips of that movie for like, I don't know, 2 weeks or something like that. And I'm like, this movie looks freaking cool. Like, I think I really enjoy this movie. And I watched it and like, I freaking enjoyed the shit out of it. And like, John Travolta, man, like, that's a totally different side of him I never expected to see. Like, he just played a good bad guy so well, I thought.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's so
Yeah.
good. Dude, Face Off, he's like
Oh my god,
amazing
yeah,
in
Face
too.
Off.
Did
Yes.
Josh, did you ever see Blowout?
No, I have not seen Blowout.
So if you ever get some time, it's a movie that I recommend 100%, no hesitation. It's one of my all-time favorite movies, and I think it's John Travolta's best acting for me.
Yeah.
Best actor.
Yeah, and dude, it's Brian De Palma, which makes it even cooler. Fucking John Lithgow's in it.
Oh wow.
Um,
Shit,
Nancy
some big
Allen.
names
Nancy
in-
Allen.
Nancy
from
Allen
RoboCop.
from RoboCop.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a good goddamn time.
Yeah, it's a good movie. And anything else that you've watched recently?
Let me see. What did I watched that? Movie wise, no. I mean, I watch a lot of freaking YouTube during the week. Like, it's gonna sound funny, but I watch a lot of cops on YouTube.
Nice.
Like,
Nice.
I mean, a lot of cops.
Yeah, I've actually been in a few of those episodes. Yeah.
Busting ass. You're like,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm that guy that's getting arrested. I'm like, you can't do this. I'm a good person.
Yeah, that's
I
Rory.
did nothing wrong, man. Why are you arresting me?
I thought this was America.
Yeah, no, but yeah, that's like the most recent film I have watched. Now I do have like stuff in my back catalog of movies I need to watch that I own, and some movies I don't even have freaking opened that I need to watch.
Trust me. I'm
It's just,
doing that right
juggling
now.
with like, doing movie stuff, going to cons, having a full-time job, and, dealing with stuff at home too, on top
Right.
of all that. It's kind of hard sometimes to find time to actually like watch a movie.
Sure.
Yeah.
From time to time. So
Yeah, man. All right. So a couple movies I watched recently, and I watched it 3 times, which is crazy. I saw it when it first came out, and then for some reason I was like, I've been dying to rewatch it because I haven't watched it in a while. But Pee-wee's Big Holiday. It was like a Netflix original movie.
Nice.
So I
Okay.
watched it last night and then twice today. And
jeez, man.
I love it. It's so good. It's so good. And I also watched because it's April. Well, wait, I shouldn't say that, right?
It's whatever month you're listening to this.
Yeah, whatever month you're listening to this. But I watched The Fog. John Carpenter's The
okay,
Fog.
Okay.
And that was like a fun revisit because I haven't watched it in like a little bit. So
It's the best ghost pirate movie that I can think of.
I mean, yeah,
It's that movie is stacked with like amazing people.
dude.
It's got like number
everybody
one
from Halloween.
Tom Atkins.
Yeah, Tom Atkins and Jamie Lee Curtis, Adrienne Barbeau,
Janet Leigh.
Janet Leigh is
The
in
great,
it.
great Janet Leigh's in there.
Almost a perfect like all-star cast.
Yeah.
Nancy Loomis.
Nancy Loomis shows up.
And then what's it? Who
That's
plays-
it. No, I'm kidding.
No. Charles Cyphers.
Cypher, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what's
Rest
that?
in peace, Charles Cyphers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that movie rocks, and it's cool because Tommy Lee Wallace is like one of the pirate ghosts, and then Rob Bottin, like the special
love
effects artist.
More on the special effects.
He was
world
like the
later.
lead pirate.
Yeah.
In that movie.
Oh.
Yeah, with the red eyes and stuff.
So wait, you're saying you didn't watch the remake from the mid 2000s starring actor Tom Welling?
No, I've seen that.
I did too. I was with you.
Yeah.
I think we went and saw that with a group of people.
Yeah, and all of us were like, I don't know about that one.
I think I was like a little forgiving of it because Tom Welling was in it. And,
Yeah.
and Smallville.
Right.
And then I met him in real life, and he's like a real sweetheart.
Yeah.
So I was just like, whatever, you get a pass for the fuck.
You know, maybe if I revisit it now, maybe it's better. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like maybe at the time it came out and it was just like, I wasn't feeling that. But
Sure.
then, you know, like sometimes you do a revisit and you're like, oh man, maybe I was a little too hard on this movie.
Yeah. Like you go back to it.
For like me, like with any movie I go to see, like I don't have very high expectations. I keep my expectations like super, super, super low. That way I'm not disappointed if it's bad. You know what I mean?
That's a good
Like,
idea. No, that's a great idea.
like for a prime example was the new Toxic Avenger that came out. Like I wasn't expecting perfection like the original. I was not expecting that at all. But I wasn't expecting like super bad either. I was expecting like something maybe right in the middle. And I was fairly satisfied with that movie, but I felt like it took too long kind of to get to the point, and I didn't also like that it was a high budget trauma film. It's not the same feel as like an original trauma film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those movies have to be like dirt cheap, honestly.
Yeah, and super all practical effects.
Yeah.
Like you can't do anything CGI because it doesn't feel the same, you know?
Right. Yeah. It feels too polished, and like a good trauma movie shouldn't feel polished.
Like Cannibal the Musical.
I love Cannibal.
You ever see that movie?
Yeah, Cannibal the Musical.
Yeah.
Of course. Dude, I told my girlfriend about it because she's like a huge South Park fan. I was like, babe, because this was when I visited Trauma last year. I actually went to the actual location in New York because I was up in Long Island filming for Loose Ends Victim No More Part 2. And on my way back, I was like, you know what? I'm in the area of Trauma. I want to see if I could visit it. And so my friend Nick Greystone, who I was staying with at the time up in Long Island, he's like, yeah, tell them I sent you, you know, they'll let you in and blah, blah, blah. So I got to take like a tour of all of Trauma, and it was
that's
like,
awesome.
Oh, dude, it was so cool. And like they had all the props from like Poultrygeist. They had stuff from Toxic Avenger. They had the original Traumaville sign that was in the first Toxic Avenger.
Oh, neat.
And they
That's
still
really cool.
use that. They still use that prop to this day.
That's amazing. I love
Yeah,
that.
and like,
Yeah.
dude, so what's weird is where they're located, it used to be like this like frozen Chinese food like factory in like the middle of like random spot in New York, right? And it's, you know how the houses are real like skinny, right? And the businesses are like that too. Well, that's how Trauma is. But like you walk in and there's an upstairs and then there's a hallway. So the hallway going straight is like their movie vault, and they have thousands, and I mean thousands of films just sitting in this room, like all on like, reel to reel. There's, old like millimeter film that they have too.
Oh, wow.
And
wow.
like all these films that they've had for years that they don't know would make a profit for them. So they don't know if they really want to release them, but like they've had this stuff since like the 70s and 80s, and it hasn't moved, right?
Oh wow.
And
I'm sure they're in great condition now.
yeah.
well, honestly, like they're all still like sealed up. Like they haven't like been like opened, exposed to light or anything like that,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so anyway, so like I was taking a tour, they showed me all this, and I'm like, what are you guys doing with all these films? They're like, you know, what I just said, you know, they weren't sure if they were going to make any profit for them. So then they're not sure to release them. And also too, it's hard to convert, film sometimes into like Blu-rays or DVDs because of the quality of it and everything. and it's also very expensive. It's not a very cheap process to do. So that's kind of why they've shelved a lot of things. But like I got to talk to Lloyd, meet him, met the whole staff and crew, and they're like, all right, well, for your time, being here at Trauma, pick out a movie. I'm like, wait, what?
What?
Oh
my gosh.
I get to pick a movie for free? They're like, yeah, just pick whatever you want. Anything off of this shelf, anything off this shelf. Like I could have got like the Toxic Avenger 4K collection for free if I wanted to, but I didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
I actually just literally bought that like 2-3 weeks ago. They did like a trauma marathon at the Gap Theater.
Yeah.
And I saw that and I'm like, I really shouldn't buy this. I don't need to buy this, but I fucking need to buy this. So bought it, I did.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
So what'd you pick, man?
I picked out Cannibal the Musical.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
I was like, my girlfriend's gonna love this because she loves Matt Stone and Trey Parker. She loves South Park. I was like, this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
And I came home that day and I was like, hey, I got this movie we should both watch together. And it was like the next week we watched it. And the opening scene where like, the dude's like eating dude and like you see all the like gore stretch and everything. She's like, what the hell are we getting into? I was like, I don't know either, but I'm excited just from this beginning scene right here. And then when they did the it's a horse, of course, we both freaking lost it. We couldn't stop laughing at them. We were quoting that for weeks on end. And then I forget what's the one song that they do in that movie.
Spadoinkle Day?
What's that?
It's Spadoinkle Day.
Spadoinkle Day. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. We were saying that for weeks on end, and she's like, "This is actually a really entertaining movie, and it's really stupid, but I love it." I was like, "This was their first thing they've ever did," which is kind of crazy to think that even Trauma even has the usage and rights for that. Like, how big they are now. Like how do they manage that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's amazing. I love that movie, and I'm pretty sure Rory was the first one to show me that movie too.
Yeah. I saw that movie when I was a teenager. So back in back in the early 40s. And and I remember just being like what the fuck is this? Because like there are movies that Trauma makes.
Right.
That have that sort of thing about them where you're like, this doesn't feel like other movies.
Right.
What are you?
Yeah.
And I just remember being like
Redneck Zombies is like another one too.
Yeah.
That's a more popular one that everybody knows about, but like it's not like anything like a Trauma film. You could tell like it's so what's the word? It's so like low budget that like it's not even the Trauma standards like low budget. Like you can just tell,
Yeah.
Did you ever see Frankenhooker?
Yeah.
I have to watch that still.
Yeah, man,
now,
you do. You do.
So
good. Out there.
Put that really high on your list.
Blowout and Frankenhooker. There's your homework.
Yeah.
All right, roger that.
Yeah. All right. How about Rory? What have you watched recently?
Well, sometimes I like to give insight to our audience as to how this podcast rolls. We recorded an episode less than 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
So, did I watch anything new? No. Did I watch Pee Wee Herman 3 times? I certainly did not. But I did watch a little featurette, lengthier one, on a certain movie that we're going to talk about today.
Yes.
It was is it the one you watched?
Is it half price or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget, or special discount.
Yeah. I watched that, and boy, if you watch that, it's gonna make you love this movie even more.
Yes, it does.
Because it really just kind of makes you appreciate because we're sometimes talk about like what you can do with like a lower budget.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys didn't seem like they had anything, and they made a really fucking cool movie. And what's funny is that it's set in a like a grocery store. It's like one setting.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like Clerks before Clerks.
Yeah, that's very true. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. But that's really true. This movie, it's funny because I picked it, and I asked Josh. I'm like, Josh, have you seen Intruder? And you haven't seen it, right? Before this?
Correct.
I still haven't seen it.
still refuse to watch anything EJ recommends. No, but yeah, this is a movie that I picked because I was like, oh, Sam Raimi, just like the whole creative team in here, because everyone kind of went off to like do some pretty awesome
Pretty
stuff.
rad things, even Bud.
Yeah, even Bud and so it's and Tim and stuff. So it's kind of crazy if you really think about it.
We talk a lot about Sam Raimi on this show. I feel like he comes up like once an episode anymore.
Yeah.
But this movie is amazing because it's not just like, oh, he produced it, because he did, but he also acts in it.
Yeah, and he's awesome.
He plays a character named Randy, and he's great.
Yeah.
What he is given. They're like, this is your character, and I buy it.
Yeah.
He's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I thought he was awesome.
What can't Sam Raimi do? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, and Ted's in it, his brother. And then you have like Bruce Campbell kind of show up there for a little bit.
Yeah,
which I missed initially when Bruce Campbell was on screen, and I'm like, wait a minute, where the hell is Bruce Campbell in this movie? And then I looked up the clip online. I was like, oh, that's why I didn't notice it.
See, Josh, if you're looking at the TV, you'll notice the moment when the movie gets a little more handsome. Because as soon as Bruce Campbell shows up, you're just like,
oh, there it is. Yeah. He is a handsome dude.
I don't know. I've said this a bunch of times. I don't know why he wasn't like a bigger movie star, because he's like perfect. Like he's like really fun on camera. Like he's amazing physical comedy. Like on that, like just about on that level of like a Jim Carrey sometimes. Like when you watch Evil Dead 2, you're like, that is brilliant physical comedy,
dude. Outstanding. Yeah,
and he's a good actor, and he's hilarious, and he just seems like a great dude. So I'm like, why did we miss the boat on Bruce?
I think possibly the reason why he probably didn't get more recognition was because like Evil Dead was kind of like a comedy more than like really anything to a lot of people. Because I mean, yeah, it's a horror movie, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of comedy elements underneath of everything too. And I think because it was, not like a traditional horror movie for back then, I think that because he wasn't like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was like a straight, like, serious actor, like all the time, and being in the Terminator, like that was like a big deal when that came out, I think it's because of the nature of where he kind of started, I think might be the reason why he isn't bigger than what he already is currently, and why he wasn't like maybe potentially cast in another like big films. You know what I mean?
Oh, he was robbed.
Yeah, he was
straight up.
Yeah.
Damn it, he was robbed. But yeah,
I almost feel like, and this is like not the same movie, but I would like to see a version of the movie Darkman where Bruce Campbell is like the lead in that.
Oh,
I know he shows up at the end.
Yeah, he's
one
like
of
the new face. Yeah,
but like I love him, and everyone does. Like he's one of the most likable actors of all time.
Yeah,
and he just, I don't know, I feel like he didn't really get his proper recognition in life, but God, I just get so pumped when I see him, even for a small amount of time in this film.
Yeah, it really is a blink and you miss it kind of. Like it's more like a cameo.
Yeah,
than, if anything. Yeah.
And with all what we're saying right now, EJ Leeson, host of the hit show FREAKQUELS podcast, where you could listen to wherever you listen to your podcasts, including the YouTubes. What movie are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about the movie Intruder. This was directed by Scott Spiegel. Yeah. And it's kind of crazy because all these guys were from Michigan and all like kind of grew up together. So like Sam, Bruce, Ted, Scott, they all like have this childhood friendship, and they got to like take that to the next level and start making movies together, which is insane.
Well,
if you think about it.
It's funny because like we kind of do that with like our group of people, because like all the people we were filming with are like
all
these like really talented people we were lucky enough to grow. Yeah, that's a cool thing to do. It's a great way to start your career, is just to kind of get all the people that you love to spend time with and just make a great project. And
it's weird because, like, to touch on what you said before, it is kind of like Clerks before Clerks, right? Because it's Kevin Smith, it was all his friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he got to make that movie with. So it is kind of funny that you brought that up because there's so many similarities to that. Yeah. But yeah, let's get into the movie. So we'll do our breakdown. So the film begins at the Ranch Market, Walnut Lake Market. That was a little confusing when they show the exterior because it says on the left side Ranch Market, and then like the smaller sign it says Walnut Lake Market, and I was like, which market is it?
Yeah. What storefront are we technically going to? I mean, going to either one.
All right, and then but this is where we meet some of the employees like Jennifer and Linda. And who are terrible at bagging food for that poor old guy.
That poor guy who just wants to get the hell out of that.
Yeah.
That guy wants to get the hell out of that store, and they're just in the middle of gossiping.
Yeah, they're like, oh, let's go back and forth on something. And this poor old guy's like, please just bag my food.
I'm so old and have limited time left on this earth.
I got to get home from Wapner. So Jennifer goes to round up some carts and stuff, and it's interesting because that's like when we first get to see some of the camera work from Scott Spiegel here, because he's kind of doing really interesting shots that like throughout this entire movie, and he has like the camera in the cart while the person's like going around.
This movie is like all POVs.
Yeah,
you get a POV of everything in this movie. You get shopping cart POV. You get telephone POV.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I did like that telephone POV where it had like the cutout of like the rotary and like you see her like talking on the phone. I did like that.
Yeah, the filmmaking in this movie is so interesting to me because it's like, and it sounds like I'm saying something negative, but I'm not. It feels very like film schooly. Because it's like a person who's just kind of like, I need to get the coolest shot possible every single time, which can sometimes become very distracting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because like, I mean, having like a nice, cool, interesting, creative shot every once in a while is like, you know, it's encouraged.
Yeah.
But when you have shots where there's like two people having a conversation and you're filming like the fucking mirrors up on the ceiling to do like a two shot. It's just kind of like, okay, so it feels like you're giving information, but I'm like, it's so weird to mentally process what's happening, but I don't know.
But some of them I really enjoyed.
No, it's I love the fact, because I was saying before, it's not a thing where I'm like making fun of it. I think it makes this movie what it is.
Yeah.
It gives it like its own little style, its own little type of visual language.
Yes. Yeah.
It's all like constantly creative camera work.
And it's great. Yeah. So then when Linda goes out, or Jennifer goes outside, we see this guy in a leather coat watching her. And we find out his name is Craig, and he's pissed because at one point Jennifer broke up with him and hasn't called him back. And you're kind of like, all right, dude, just let it go. But he's like, you haven't called me back in like a year. She's like, yeah, whatever. And so then we go in.
His name is Craig, right?
Craig, yeah.
Josh, how'd you feel about Craig? What are your thoughts on Craig?
So things about Craig. Craig was weird. I ain't gonna lie. He was very, very weird. And I had the feeling, I was like, this guy is probably going to kill some of these people. I'm like, I'm going to watch this guy really, really freaking hard. And I just felt like he was beating a dead horse for like, it being over a year. It's just like, dude, it's over a year.
Let it
Get
go.
over it. Move on.
It's like Wayne's World. It's like, we broke up a year ago.
Yeah, he's like Stacy.
Yeah. But yeah, then we see where Linda, she pushes the alarm for like the manager bell, and then we go up to the manager's office, and the one guy could not care less.
Bill
does not care anything about like the store, and then you have the other guy with the mustache, who is awesome. We'll talk more about him too, but he is also like, oh man, I love the store. What about everybody else? And
He's like, maybe I should check on him. And you're like, nah, you don't got to worry about it.
Yeah, and it's funny because the main manager is like, make sure to look over the contracts and about closing the store. I'm like, what contracts are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
But so Jennifer shoots down Craig even more, and it's been a year and stuff, and Craig and all the guys show up.
Wait,
right?
so before we go into the little brawl,
Yeah.
I like when Craig launches himself at Jennifer.
Yeah.
Which is a really great way to interact with a woman, is to be aggressive and just start. He
course.
punches her in the face at one point.
Yeah, he hits her. It's like, what?
It is wild.
Yeah.
But it's really funny because like this pseudo Friday the 13th music kicks in.
Yeah, it's like,
And then they're like grabbing onto each other, and the camera keeps switching perspectives, and they're just like, "Hey, what is this saying? Has been updated." But oh, okay.
Okay.
That's
Awesome.
all good stuff.
Okay. And so
EJ and I just flinched at technology telling us something.
yeah, sorry. Like we're like, what was that say?
But yeah, I like just to finish the thought. It's just funny because like the camera keeps switching from their POVs, more POVs.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of like swinging around, and like at one point he draws back and he punches her.
Yeah, he punches her.
And then the movie, if you stay with it long enough, he sort of becomes the hero at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Which is a total like left field thing I wasn't expecting actually to happen.
I know. I was like, wait, what?
It's an encouraging lesson though.
Yeah.
Like if you're a weird guy, if you just hang around long enough, you will become the best of a bad situation.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
I can say one thing though about this film. Now, I was surprised that it stayed at the grocery store, because I thought this was just like when they first show everything going on, I'm like, oh, this is just like,
The opening.
the beginning.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, oh, okay, when are we getting out of the grocery store? Oh, wait, we're not leaving the grocery store. This is where everything's going down at. I'm like, okay, this is definitely different. I'm okay with it though.
Yeah. No, I loved it. Yeah. I was expecting I when I first watched this, I did not expect like
A chamber piece.
yeah, but at the same time, when we get to the ending, I did not expect that at all. So I can't wait to talk
More
about
on
the
that
ending.
later.
Yeah.
Hey, were
But-
you disappointed at all that this store wasn't called S Smart?
I wish it was that smart.
Or at least
Now
something
that
like,
would have been hilarious.
that would have been awesome.
or even something like S Market.
I would. Oh man, I wish, dude. But yeah. So then we see where Craig starts beating up all the employees. He even like rock bottoms Sam Raimi into the Diet Pepsi stand.
I laughed so fucking hard because Sam Raimi has no idea what's going on, and he just walks around the corner and he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he just picks him up, throws him into the tire.
Into the Diet Pepsi display, knocking over all the cans and spilling his drink and everything. And then Craig just runs off. He's like, and he runs off. And you're like, what the hell just happened? I felt like Sam Raimi.
I'm off to linger.
I felt like Sam Raimi's Randy there, because I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Right.
Sam Raimi plays that so perfectly because he's just like, "Hey, what's going on?" Whoa!
But then the store manager's like, okay, I need you guys go look for this guy. And so we see Sam Raimi. He goes back to the deli section, and he hears a noise back there, and he checks it out, but nothing's going on. And then we see all the employees going around checking the store for Craig.
I caught a box of Fruit Brute in the cereal aisle.
Yeah.
I'd like to list off some of my favorite cereals that were present here. There was a box of Kabooms. Do you remember Kabooms?
Oh my God, I remember Kabooms.
For those of you who are so young that you don't remember the magic of a box of Kabooms, the box has a clown literally exploding from a bowl of cereal. Some clown-like messiah that I would look up at all the time as a child.
Yeah, you're
and
like,
I had it. It's pretty good
look
cereal.
at this guy.
Yeah, it's pretty
no.
good. And Fruit Brute, for those of you who don't know, right now I'm literally staring at a box of Boo Berry that I'm using as just something to put down here.
That's a
But
prop.
Fruit Brute was the fourth one. There was a couple other ones. There was Count Chocula, Boo Berry.
Oh, I loved Count Chocula.
Hell yeah, Frankenberry.
Frankenberries.
But then there was like some other ones. There was like Fruit Brute. There was Yummy Mummy.
Yummy Mummy. Yeah.
And Fruit Brute made a cameo in this movie.
Yeah.
I think it killed his career because I haven't seen him in a while.
I know, poor guy. What was the name of the DJ? Carmela Creeper,
What?
right? She
Carmela
was like a newer
Creeper?
Yeah, she was like a newer one that just came out like a couple years ago.
That sounds like a fucking Marvel Comics character.
Yeah,
Carmela
right?
Creeper. Hey, I'm just saying that's the one.
I love it.
She's cool. She's a cool ghoul.
She's the one.
She's
I
the
want to
one.
marry that Carmela Creeper.
But we also meet Ted Raimi's character, who finds out Craig Peterson is running around, and then he just starts talking shit, like crazy shit about Craig. He's like, yeah, I could take him. He's like, not that tough.
Yeah, he's like, I beat him up once.
Yeah, I beat him up. He's like, I kicked his ass once. And you're like,
It's a funny
I don't know about
performance.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Ted Raimi is actually a very funny actor.
He's great.
You might remember him as J. Jonah Jameson's assistant in the Spider-Man movies.
Or in Candyman. He's in
Candyman?
Yes, he was.
He's supposed to be Studley boyfriend.
Yeah. And I'm in it. I'm down for
I
that.
love seeing Ted Raimi in anything.
But then we see where Craig confronts Jennifer again, and this time he asks for her change. He's like, "Can I have some change?" He's like, "Can I give me some of your change?" Right?
Turns into like a homeless guy.
Yeah. Like I'm like, wait, what's going on here?
He's like, can I borrow some parts to make a bindle?
Yeah. It's like what's going on? And then he's caught by three of the workers and they throw him out of the store. But it's really funny because she literally gives him change. He's like, yeah, all right.
Gonna buy it. I almost got enough to buy a Whopper.
Yeah. And so every one of the workers, they gather together and we see that the two managers.
Quick little thing. I like that, like, they kick him out of the store.
Yeah.
And I like that there's like a shot of them. It's like a reflection of all the store workers
and
on the
looking
door.
at him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a really
yeah,
good
yeah.
shot.
Yeah, that's just like real solid stuff.
Yeah, that's a really solid shot. I'm glad you brought that up because I that was one shot that definitely stuck out. And I'm like, oh, that's good. I like that.
It's a good shot of Sam Raimi because he looks real fucking cool.
Yeah, he does. That's another thing I think we might have been robbed of, more Sam Raimi acting.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I just wish he had like little parts for himself in all those brilliant movies he made.
Yeah, I know, man. Dang. So
Wouldn't he have been a great Spider-Man?
So here's the picture.
Hey, Mary Jane.
Hey, Mary Jane. But yeah, no. So every one of the workers, they gather around together because the two managers begin to reveal that they're going to sell the store.
I like how he's like, now that everybody has been properly traumatized, here's another bombshell.
Yeah, here's another bomb we're gonna drop on them right now.
Yeah.
You know that money in your pocket? Don't get used to it.
And like
We're selling the store.
all the kids are like bummed and about being jobless next month.
Well,
right?
everyone that works in there looks like this is as high as they're gonna go.
Yeah. One's like, man, I'm not gonna get tenure or something.
Yeah, I like.
What about all my vacation time?
Randy or Sam Raimi? He's kind of just like I had 2 weeks of PTO coming my way or something.
So then Jennifer gets another unwanted call from Craig. And this is when we see that cool cell phone, or not cell phone, but like telephone shot. And Jennifer tells Linda that Craig has been in jail for accidentally killing someone before. And that's where he's been for that year. And it's like, oh, well, Craig, it kind of makes sense. You were in jail, right? Like,
Yeah, it seems like he shouldn't have to ask her what the problem is.
yeah.
She's like, well, here's the thing. I feel like my life is in danger when I spend time with you.
Right. And it's like, I guess he just doesn't get that.
Even at the end when he gets to the hack-in, like, he's very cool about it. He's not like, oh, man, I'm crossing a line. He's just like, glad to be back.
Glad to be doing my
In the
thing.
game, boss.
Glad to be doing my thing.
Just like the good old days.
So then we see where Jennifer flirts with Dave a little bit before Bill interrupts them. And Bill is an interesting character. We'll touch on more too. But Bub tells Linda about his old friendship with Craig and how Craig stole money from him for drugs. He's like, yeah, I used to hang out with Craig. I most of this movie is really funny because a lot of the characters' dialogue is about Craig.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, this is what's going on in my life. They're like, yeah, you know what about Craig? One more thing I gotta add about him.
It's like, how's your mother doing? I can't talk about it. Did you see what Craig was wearing the other day?
He had a leather jacket. I know he's trouble now.
He thought he could pull off the Arthur Fonzarelli look. He is kidding himself.
Yeah, he's trouble now. He's wearing leather. I don't know.
It's funny, too, because it's all these conversations that probably would have happened like
Right.
prior to the events of this
Right,
movie.
exactly.
Because it's like, oh, he murdered somebody in our small town?
But it's the funny part is like, yeah, we used to hang out together, and then he would steal my money for drugs, and you're like, oh, I guess Craig's a bad person, and he's like asking for change. Like, I don't know. Anyways,
And there's also, well, at least he's asking now. He's
Yeah, I
not
guess
just
he's
going right to
asking.
murder. He's learning. Yeah, I think it's funny too with what's his face. I've got nothing.
Bub.
I had a thought and then
Bub?
it went away.
I love Bub's voice, by the way. He's like,
Yo, bro.
man, we used to hang together, man.
Gonna go catch some waves, bro.
Yeah. But they all go on break, and this is when manager Bill talks about his time as a volunteer fireman, and he brings up this great story, which is he's like, yeah, we found like a one guy carrying a head and eating a sandwich,
'Cause
walking.
he was a fireman for a while.
Right. Yeah.
And he got a call one night, and a bunch of the guys went out.
Mm-hmm.
And they came across a fellow who was missing his head. And they're like, where's his head?
Yeah.
And then, like, Sam Raimi's just kind of like, guy lost his head. And
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking A-right, sir.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi. But he basically tells the story about how he had this friend who did not want to give up a hamburger.
Right.
He was committed to finishing that burger. Maybe he just doesn't believe in wasting food. I don't know. And here's the thing. I might do the same thing.
Right. I mean,
Because if
who
I found a
doesn't?
human head, it's in this hand, not the burger hand.
Exactly.
Right.
You don't mix the head and the burger hands.
Yeah.
That's understood. But if
It's
they're
understood.
separate,
right.
you can pull it off.
You can pull
But
it
yeah,
off.
he tells a story about how the guy's like, he's like, oh yeah, we were just looking for his head, and here comes our crazy friend, and he's got a head in one hand, and he's swinging it around like a lunch pail, and then
Yeah,
on the other hand, he's-
eating a sandwich in the
Yeah.
other hand. That same story is in Raising Arizona.
yeah, I was reading about.
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
into. Yeah, I literally because I watched like Raising Arizona like 2 weeks ago. I went, what the hell? That was just an Intruder. Like that's crazy.
So are they
Wonder if they
implying
got
that?
that influence from Intruder.
Yeah, well, because like I don't know if that's so. My theory is because of the Coens,
I think we're on the same path.
right? Like the Coens. All like grew up in Michigan and stuff, and
They were
hung
buddies
out
with Sam Raimi.
and helped with the first Evil Dead movie and stuff. So my guess is if it's like a local legend in like Michigan or something, like a guy walking down the road with like a decapitated head in one hand and a sandwich in the other. So that's why I thought it was just weird that those two movies have that story.
I have one other layer to this.
Yeah.
Raising Arizona and Intruder are in the same universe.
Oh.
Because the Coen brothers,
Oh my God, 100%.
yeah, because they're like,
Dude.
they were like roommates with Raimi for a while.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie Crime Wave?
No, I didn't see Crime Wave.
Because I know like they helped, like they all worked together on that movie.
I have to watch it now.
Yeah.
Were they like college roommates or something, or like just regular roommates?
Dude, it's
or-
crazy. Like they were all. It was like the Coen brothers, Frances McDermott.
Yeah.
They all like lived in like had like an apartment together or something.
Oh, okay.
That's so wild.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just crazy. Like all that talent under one roof. You
That's
know?
insane. Yeah.
There was somebody else that was in there too. The name's escaping me at the moment.
But yeah, no, it's just such a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
But a part of me is like, I know that, like you said, that they all kind of came up together in that sense. But I wonder if it's like a local Michigan legend, or
It could be.
or is it just like, oh, like honoring each other or something?
What I think it is it's the telling of Zack Snyder's version of the Hamburglar.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, that makes sense. But But yeah,
That was an okay joke.
no, that was good. I liked it. So then we see the police finally arrive, and they run a check on Craig Peterson, and he's on parole. And they're like, well, if he calls, just call us back. Right?
Yeah, he's like, take my card.
Yeah.
That's not my card. Here's my card.
Here's my card.
It's a funny little exchange. And then I like when they give it to what's the who ends up being the killer? What's his name?
Oh, we can't reveal it.
Oh, we won't reveal it yet, but
the one person, yes,
in the film.
Yeah.
I can't finish my thought now because I might ruin
damn it.
something. It's okay. It's okay. I'll bring it back later.
Yeah. So Linda,
Or I'll forget, which is more likely.
we see where Linda is about to leave for the night, and she's walking to her car, and I think that's when you see the Sam Raimi, Delta 88 Oldsmobile.
Yeah. And somebody named Linda getting into it, which is really funny.
And getting killed. Like, she gets killed in the scene.
There's a lot of Lindas in the Sam Raimi movies.
Yeah, and I'm cool with it.
Yeah, man.
So then Bill lays out his frustrations to his partner, and Bill is like really upset that the store is closing, and he's like, buddy, I'm real upset about this store closing. and then we see where Bill actually catches Craig Peterson spying on Jennifer outside, and he gets into a fight with him.
Well, maybe we should back up a little bit, because for some reason Jennifer's nose is perpetually gushing blood. And I'm talking like Batman Returns.
Oh, yeah. It's yeah.
Your nose is gushing blood. Yeah, but like for some reason she keeps having a nosebleed, which you'd think was going to be like a bigger story element than it turned out to be. Because I was like, maybe she's like 11.
Yeah. From Stranger Things.
Yeah, she's just going to have some sort of a brawl with the killer that way.
Yeah, she just is like, oh, I'm going to tap into my telekinesis now. And, yeah, take him out.
I was really into that. But, so she goes into the bathroom to clean up, and it's like her whole face and her neck and everything is all just blood.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot.
I know. I wanted them to just give her like a bag of cookies or something before she passed out.
Jeez, I know. And you see Craigie like climbs on the dumpster or whatever to like look in, and he's like watching her because she's like takes off her like just her shirt or whatever, like, and she's wiping off the blood, and he's like, yeah, or whatever. Good. And then but then you see like Bill comes along. He's like, hey, get out of here, you pervert, right? And they start fighting.
Wait, how funny would it have been if he chased him away and then he just climbed up and started looking in the window?
I wouldn't expect less from Bill, to be honest.
Yeah, Bill looks like a peeper.
Yeah, he does. Bill's a fun guy. Dude, he was in Evil Dead 2.
Yeah. Bob and Joe.
Yeah, Bob and Joe. But yeah, so they get into a fight, and we see that Craig knocks him out. Like, he like hits him hard enough that Bill like falls, and we don't see him get back up. Meanwhile, in the office, we see that dick manager. That's
a good description.
Yeah, he's doesn't care. So he gets a super awesome death where his head is like spiked onto like the letter or like like the check spike thing, and he gets his like eye like rammed into that.
It's real neat.
Yeah, that was a super impressive kill. Like for the first one in the film, I was like, whoa, we're going to this length already? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It looked really dope.
Linda has died at this point.
Yes, Linda. Yeah.
So there's because the eye is great, and there's like a slow build up to the violence that's gonna come, because like when Linda gets killed, you just sort of see like the silhouette of somebody, and they're bringing like a knife down, and then there's this awesome hard cut. I don't know if it's awesome or cheesy. I can't tell anymore. But it definitely made me smile. They do a hard cut to like a watermelon being sliced in half.
Yes, yeah. With
yeah. I was like, that's like,
it's good.
Yeah,
there's a couple of those like weird, like cool match cuts.
Yeah,
like where you see one, like the start of the action in one scene, and then like the end of the action in another.
It gives the movie like a rhythm, which is great.
Yeah.
So, but I like that, and then the eye kill.
Oh,
is
the
great.
eye kill is
It's probably a
outstanding.
good time to mention that K&B. This
Yes.
is like their first real project. They had done other things. Like I know Nicotero especially, like he was like working with like Tom Savini, like on what I think is maybe some of the greatest zombie makeup of all time in Day of the Dead.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Well, wait a second. Well, wait a second. What about the movie Zombie, the Italian movie?
that rocks too.
yeah.
That rocks too.
Those special effects were so ahead of their time when they came out.
Yeah, Fulci was smart enough to have a zombie fight a shark.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Which is pretty rad.
That's like how like he can trump everybody. Like
Yeah.
whenever they're like, well, what about this zombie movie? He's like, mine fought a shark.
Actually, EJ, were you there the year we had the one guy from Zombie show up as a
no,
guest?
you know what? I think that's the one year I didn't go. Like it was
Okay.
like in between I wish I
Dude,
went.
what's so crazy is like the guy's like full blown Italian, so like he has a very hard time like speaking English, right?
Yeah.
And so I went up to him and I was just like, dude, I loved you in this movie and blah, blah, blah. And he just, saying thank you and whatnot. And he signed a picture for me. And he's like, what your name?
Yeah.
And I wrote my name down and, he signed it and everything. He's like, Joshua, I like it. I like. And then we take a picture together. And I was just like, wow, like I just met the guy that's the iconic zombie face for the fucking film. Like that's the coolest shit to me,
Yeah.
Josh, you know what's really funny? I had a very similar interaction with Dario Argento, but you were much smarter than I was because he was like asking me repeatedly what my name was because I would tell him, and a name like Rory is not the easiest thing to get out in general.
Yeah, right.
But
right.
he's like Rory, and I just kept saying it, but I probably should just wrote it down for the poor guy.
well, that's what he was making people do. Like if you were getting stuff personalized, he had like a notepad and you just wrote your name down, and then he just wrote it exactly how he saw it and whatnot.
Yeah.
But speaking of like people with language barriers, you were at Creature Feature this past March, right, EJ?
Yeah. I met the girl from Audition. Yeah.
The girl from Audition. So what was so cool is like when she signed a picture for me, the way she signed it. So I don't know if you know how Japanese works, and I didn't know this till that day, but how the words are written out is how it sounds. It's not necessarily correct spelling. It's written from, the way she wrote it for people that were meeting her, she wrote it in a form of respect, meaning from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she wrote my name as the translator was saying it to her. She wrote it as she was hearing it. And it's weird because like two letters look exactly the same. And it's just like, it's really, really interesting and really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And, she said my name like 3 times. I'm like, wow, she's saying it like perfect. And then like I'm watching her write it, and the translator's like, yeah, she's writing it this way because this is a form of respect and saying thanks. And I'm like, oh wow,
that's awesome.
I feel so honored. Like,
Yeah.
you're doing it in a form of respect, and you don't even know me. Like, because respect is obviously like a huge thing for the Japanese culture and everything.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know what's really funny, like on that Dario Argento 8x10, because he wrote something in Italian at the bottom, and I got it translated, and it said, fuck your name.
Yeah. That's
he really wrote that?
No.
I would have loved that.
I'm just like an adult who can't act like an adult, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's what this show is.
But Josh, it's funny because you tagged me. Do you remember you tagged me in the video? You're like, dude, you're in her video.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Because you were in her video. Yeah. That's right. That's
Get
right.
thrown out of the convention.
Yeah, I got thrown out as usual. They're like, get this guy out of here.
This guy didn't pass the
And
audition.
she was like, oh man, look at this idiot.
I will never come to America.
She's like, I have
Well,
no
when I was,
respect for this guy. Yeah.
Well, what I was getting to
No.
is it's just like it's interesting how like different languages how they say your name or pronounce your name, things like that. It was just really interesting to hear an Italian aspect and a Japanese aspect. It was just like, I don't know, just really interesting to me because we were talking about, the zombie movie and Italian and all that. But
but I totally agree. Like the zombie makeup that like Greg Nicotero did on Day of the Dead is unbelievable. It's so good. Well, and then all the way up to, of course, Walking Dead. You know what I mean? But
I mean, just like to throw this in there because it's relevant to the flick like this. Like, I love this movie so much more because it was like literally the reason why we have someone like Greg Nicotero.
Right.
Because like I'm a quiet special effects geek.
I mean, I feel like we all are. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, like absolutely.
It literally is
definitely huge.
Yeah. I like Nicotero. He was at a Monster Mania back in like 2006, I think. It was like one of the early ones that we went to. Yeah. And I just remember like there was all these really like amazing people at that show, and I was just like, Greg fucking Nicotero's gonna be there. And I got to like hang out with him for a little bit, and that was like again like 2006, and then back in like 2022, I hadn't seen him since that first one. And Beck and I went up to him, and he's like, oh, I remember you. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Because like I love his work. Like I think he has like such this perfect balance of like refinement and like that fantastical thing. Like his work is just always so wonderful to me, and I love like how far he's gone too.
Dude, absolutely.
Definitely.
Even as a director.
And even in like Day of the Dead, like what fascinated me the most about the special effects in that film was when the dude's head was getting separated from his body and his vocal cords were stretching and like the pitch was getting higher. I'm like, nobody does that.
So
like,
awesome.
That's so realistic right there.
Yeah, it was insane.
That's a movie that you watch and it just, you want to take a shower afterwards. That movie is so awesome. Day of the Dead is like one of those films that like for people at home who have not seen it, when it came out, people were like, oh, like they weren't wild about it. No. But like, I remember seeing it for the first time and being like, this is like one of the greatest movies ever made. And it's grown, like it actually has like a thing now. Like it has like that slow following, right? Like it was sort of like a Halloween 3. Where it was like people weren't wild about it, but now it's like a lot of people that I've talked to say that it's their favorite of the Dead movies.
Yeah,
and that's a hard one to pick because those are like all pretty brilliant.
For me, it's like I think it's like Dawn of the Dead sticks out more. To me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
That's
like
my fave.
whatever anybody picks, if they say to me, Night's their favorite, Dawn's their favorite, Day's their favorite, you pick one of those three, you're correct because they're just so good.
And Night of the Living Dead, like, still to this day, like, to realize that was made in, what was it, 64?
68.
Or 68. And the fact that they were making people look like they were eating, like, human body parts, like, to do that at that time was, like, it was light years ahead of everything.
Yeah, it's very much like this movie.
It scared the shit out of people because it looked so realistic.
Very much like this movie too, is a bunch of friends who got together, and I mean, Night of the Living Dead definitely had more of like an impact on the world, but that same kind of idea where like a bunch of friends got together, made a movie for nothing, and just made like very little money, maximum results. Type of thing.
Yeah.
But this movie, apparently when it first came out, it was cut to shit because, fuck the MPAA back in 1989.
Right.
But like they restored all the gore gags, and it's really cool to see like the beginning of like K and B, and just like, boy, did they go for it, because we'll talk about it as we get to some of these deaths. There is one death in this movie that I think is possibly one of the fucking coolest things I've ever seen in a horror film.
It's funny because every time like I was like, oh, this might be my favorite, I would put a star.
Yeah.
And then another one happens, I'm like, oh, a star. And then I'm like, oh shit, this is really good. This is a star. You know what I mean? So I was like,
I'm with you. It's real hard. It's like really hard. It's like an embarrassment of gory riches.
Yes. But yeah, back to the movie. So we see Ted Raimi is still chopping up some watermelon, and then from behind we see he gets chopped in his melon, and and it's
Oh.
like a sick death.
It's
again,
great.
because he has like the headphones on, and you just see the knife like go right into like the back of his head, and it splits his headphones where they like come off like really slow, and I'm like, man, that's so freaking cool
It's
looking.
really effective.
Yeah, it's really effective. It's awesome.
Two things about Ted. Number one, he's listening to a song that never ends.
Yes. Yeah.
It's one continuous song. There's interaction between Sam Raimi and Ted Raimi that made me laugh really hard, and it's so simple because after they get told that the store is closing, Sam Raimi just kind of pokes his head out and he's like, "You lost your job, Joe."
You lost your job, Joe, and he has like his headphones on and doesn't even hear it.
So
Yeah, he doesn't even care. He's just
Yeah.
like, yep, I'm going to continue what I'm doing. You know?
It's just so casual. It's just
Yeah, he's like, "You lost your job, Joe." And then we see where Tim gets stabbed in the back with the beer cans, and that was like a really cool, again, looking death.
oh yeah, that's rad.
Where it's like,
Because he's like
it's-
peeping on Jen and her.
yeah, like Dave, I think his name is, or no, what's his name?
Is it?
I forget his name, but anyways, long story short,
They're like
her
kissing
and
on
one
the
guy
register.
are kissing. Yeah,
They're like, yeah, they're making out on the clock, as they say. I don't know if anyone says that.
Yeah.
But Dan, we'll call him Dan, is sort of leering at them from behind, like, I guess it's like the cooler for the alcohol,
right. Yeah,
and he's just kind of doing that thing, like
he's like kind of peeping.
yeah, and he's getting real into it. And he's, if you'd like to.
Oh my god!
Thank you. One of those, and then he gets punished for being a peeper.
Yeah, and being a creeping peeping.
Because he it's another one of those cool things too. Because it's like he gets killed, and then the blood splashes against the beer cans.
Yeah, and like the beer can's like spraying. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's really cool.
It's really cool looking. Then we have Bubba, who again, I love his voice, like cadence, right? And
Is his name Bud?
or is it Bud or Bubba?
I'm pretty sure it's Bud.
Oh, is it
I'm
just
gonna look
I
Bud?
think
it
it
up.
was Bud. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
It's like,
Bubba.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna go catch some waves.
But, so then we see where he finds a dead Tim, and then he's immediately killed by getting his head crushed by a compressor. And again, I put a star next to that because I was like, holy shit, that was really rad.
Yeah.
It was a really
yeah.
cool looking death.
It's really, really, really cool.
Yeah. And then again, we see another death like right away where Sam Raimi gets killed and he gets meat hooked. He gets like the
Oh yeah, yeah. The meat hook was. I think that was a homage to Texas Chainsaw.
Oh,
I'm pretty
definitely.
sure.
Bub.
Yeah.
His name is Bub.
It is Bub. Oh, okay. I put Bubba. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, he gets meat hooked, right through the chin, and it looks so good.
So
and-
good.
Yeah, it looks
That-
awesome.
And I guess that wasn't his original death. I guess it was supposed to be some other way they were going to take his character out, but then I think it was Ted Raimi who was like pushing that.
Hey, we should put him on a meat hook. Or
Yeah, because
something.
why not?
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I like, because you watched that, short thing too, where this was originally like a movie that they shot in college,
Yeah.
like a short film that they made, and
I think Bruce
called Night
Campbell.
Shift.
Bruce Campbell shot it.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy? Like he was actually like the person who filmed
camera. Yeah, like, but yeah, it was called Night Shift, and I tried to look for it because they were like, oh, I lent out the copy, but I never got it back. But then they were like showing clips, so they must have gotten it back somehow or something over time. But
it. Or do you think they just made up some version of it and filmed it?
oh, maybe. Yeah,
the
who knows?
purposes, yeah.
yeah. But and then we see where we cut to Dave now, and Dave cuts his hand on the razor.
Well, because like it gets thrown to him because he's like asking for
Right.
it, and then it gets like launched over the aisle, and he catches it, and he's like, "What the fuck,
What
man?"
the hell, man? Yeah.
Which is a fair reaction. You shouldn't have those things open when you toss them.
Exactly.
Rookie mistake.
And he goes to look for Bub in the attic, which the attic is kind of like a spirit Halloween up there.
Right.
It has like tons of Halloween masks.
I'm fairly certain that like Nicotero and those guys were up there just making the special effects. That was like probably like their little
like
place to
workshop.
create. Yeah. And they're like, we need another room to film in.
Yeah.
Push your Frankenstein mask to the side.
And then we see where in the attic, out pops that dick manager who's kind of still alive, and he scares Dave. And then we see Dave literally run into the killer, and he gets his head sawed in half.
Yeah, by the table saw.
And has like the best scream too.
It is funny.
Yeah.
It's a funny, like high shrill.
Yeah, it's like like how most people like maybe like especially guys probably try to keep it like chill, like he's killing me,
He's killing me, Trish. He's killing me.
But like
I think in that kill was probably my favorite. Honestly, was the table saw.
dude, it is so dope. It looks so awesome, and you just see his head get sawed right in half, and it's like it's outstanding. It's such a
It's really gross too, because it's like you see the blade going towards his teeth. They do like a shot like right down his mouth, and it's gross.
Oh yeah,
because people don't know this, but the human body is a freak show.
Yeah, it really is, man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, it is.
Especially that kill.
It's like going through his head, and then it's like you see like it's like cutting through his teeth and stuff.
Yeah.
He's just shrieking.
It's
really like, I mean, it's disgusting, but it's like masterful shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that takes a lot of skill to get that perfect of a special effect kill like that, you know?
I think this was the one. I think this was the kill that I guess one of Nicotero's, the K&B guys, one of their assistants had to leave because she was like crying because it looked so real.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of like, well, she sucks. You know?
But
get it together. Be a little more
get it
professional.
together. But yeah,
You never saw a person get their head cut in half before? That was like Monday through Friday for me in kindergarten.
yeah,
It's fucked up.
that was every day, man.
Yeah.
That's high school life, bro.
That's how I woke up this morning.
But yeah, so Jennifer, who's towards the front of the store the whole time, she hears a box of detergent fall. And that's when she's kind of creeped out, and she calls out to everyone. She's calling out for Dave and like all the rest, Randy, Bub, and finally she gets to a point where she finds Randy dead, and the killer chases her, and we see her kind of like running throughout the store, and she sees like Tim is like completely cut in half now, and we see all like the pieces of Dave's head. And you're just like, oh my god, she's like going through finding each of their dead bodies.
Yeah, it's like a Friday the 13th Halloween trope.
Right, where all the bodies are like propped up.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was funny, like the box of detergent is like the thing she hears, right?
Not the people
Not
screaming.
Nobody
Right.
getting killed or anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Not
Box
people.
of detergent just happens.
Yeah. It's like that guy literally was like, ah!
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh no, is there someone out there?
Well, it was the turn of the tide.
Oh, look at you.
Look at that.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. Hey,
Originally, I found where she sees Tim is half off. But I was like, I'll just cut it out.
no, that's perfect.
But anyways,
Isn't there like a sign on him that says he's like chopped up in the garbage cans and it says half off?
Yeah, half
It's
off.
so good.
It's so good. So Jennifer runs into Craig, and she uses the hook on his neck. Like she gets him and hits him in the neck.
She's like a fisherman from the I Know You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things. It's real
Yeah,
cool.
And then we see that's when Bill comes out, the one manager with the mustache. And she hugs him. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy you're okay. He murdered a bunch of people." And Bill's like, "Don't worry, we'll call the police. It's gonna be okay, right?" And
Super creep mode.
yeah, and so he's on the phone, and she notices all this blood on her hands from like the back of Bill's shirt and stuff.
What she notices is that when he's like when the killer's chasing her, he puts his hand out, which don't try to stop a door with your hand.
Right.
Another rookie mistake. But
Another
for the
rookie.
purposes of the movie and the plot, he puts his hand out and she sticks the hook into his hand.
Yeah.
So when he's on the phone, she sees that he has his hand up and there's like a hole in it.
Yeah.
You know, very like stigmata kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when she's kind of like, oh, it's him.
It's him. Yeah.
And
then
the guy I probably should have figured out pretty quickly is the killer.
Yeah, and it turns out Bill killed everyone because the store was closing, and I'm just crazy about the store. I love his delivery. Yeah, he's so good. He's like, I'm just crazy for the store.
He's trying to do like a Jack Torrance kind of thing.
And
Right.
you know what? I totally buy it. Like, I was like, I loved him as the killer.
Oh, for sure.
I thought that, like, if they did stick with, like, Craig being the killer, it's just like, oh, this is not
Boring.
Well,
Yeah, it's
I mean, I
boring.
can even say this. I honestly wasn't expecting him to be the killer. I thought it was Craig the whole entire time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but they were just making it seem like, oh, it possibly could be this person, so you might want to watch them. But then it's like, oh no, it's Craig the whole time. But to see it was Bill, was that his name? Bill?
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah. To see it was Bill, I was like, oh, okay. I was not paying attention because I totally forgot about that dude.
Do you
Yeah.
know this is really funny? Because like this is the first time I've watched this movie 3 times. But for the podcast, this is the first time I ever watched it.
Yeah.
And Becca and I are watching it, and it's at the very beginning, and Becca's like, I think it's Bill. And I'm like, and I'm fairly certain it's because they're closing the store.
Shut up.
Yeah.
She got it right away.
She got that, and then I gave her the motive, and I'm like, together we figured the movie out like really fast. And she's like, I think it's him, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's because they're closing the store. She can back this up when she comes later.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. No, I love the like I saw it years ago, and I thought it was Craig, and then when it turns out Bill, I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like I actually
You didn't-
love that reveal.
You didn't think it was that dog outside?
No, I didn't think it was a dog,
I
but
think it was the dog. You see that little hockey mask he was wearing?
yeah,
He's about what you'd call a red herring.
yeah.
But who's gonna suspect that little doggo?
No one would ever suspect
I
him.
like him.
But yeah, so then we see where Jennifer slips away.
Oh wait, by the way, there is a very funny visual in this movie. So
Oh,
there's like
yeah.
there's a tank with lobsters in it, and at one point a winged hand,
yeah,
lands inside of the tank.
it's like
So like
yeah.
the water turns red,
right.
and I'm sitting there thinking like the lobsters are just kind of talking to each other, like, yeah, we're gonna get fucking blamed for this. All this shit going on out there. They caught us red-handed.
They caught us red-handed.
Oh man,
Oh,
that
man.
joke is like layered.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff, man. You should start writing this stuff
I'm
down.
gonna start a podcast.
So Jennifer slips away, and by the way, the shot of Bill's face in the bottles, really cool. Like it kind of
Yes.
has like where it looks like it's zoomed in on his face and it's like warped.
Like a fun house.
Yeah, and it looks really cool. I actually really like that shot a lot.
I don't know if it's at that point, but at one point they're running, and I think Jennifer knocks a roll of paper towels off the shelf, and then he stops and daintily puts
Picks
it
it
back.
up. Yeah, yeah.
That's a good observation because he cares about the store.
He cares about the store. Yeah, and then
Yeah, that was when I believe he was like chasing her, trying to kill her
Right.
before she got out the store, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And we get a cool camera shot again from what do you call the director delivering bread. So
Yeah.
he's like he knocks on the door like a cameo. He knocks on the door and he's like, "Hey, I got the bread," and then all of a sudden, right from behind, he gets like murdered. And
He puts in a good performance.
yeah, Scott Spiegel
Yeah.
kills it. But then we see Bill continues to chase Jennifer throughout the store, and I love when he does like some puppet work with the decapitated head of his boss. It's like, hey, help me, right? And then she's like, oh my God, are you okay? And then when she runs over, she realizes it's like a decapitated head, and Bill had his hand up there like Jim Henson, like, and then she's like, she's like freaking out, trying to run away, and it's really funny because that's when he goes, I got one hand with a decapitated head and the other one eating a sandwich. And the way he's like marching down like the aisle, it's really cool. And effectively, like it's creepy. It's really good.
Yeah.
I actually love that a
good
lot.
Little
definitely
murder
creepy
moment.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. And then so Jennifer runs into Craig, but he's beaten up by Bill immediately with the decapitated head, which is great. He's just beating him up with the head. And then Jennifer makes it outside, and she finds out like she runs into use the phone booth and stuff, and she's able to stab Bill in the chest, and she calls 911, but Bill attacks her again, and he pushes over the telephone booth, and he kind of gets stuck, and that's when Craig comes out, and he has a cleaver, and he just hacks at Bill. He's just like, hack.
Yeah, he doesn't hesitate.
Yeah.
He's just kind of like, oh, this feels good.
And he like, kind of like saves the day, right? And Bill's like bleeding out in the telephone booth.
That toxic monster becomes the hero of the story.
Oh my God. Yeah. So the police arrive, which is where we see Bruce Campbell finally. And they arrest Jennifer and Craig, and Bill lives long enough to blame them. He's like, they killed everybody in this store. And he blames them for everything, and the cops arrest them and start to read them their rights, and that's where the movie ends.
Which is like a hilarious ending.
Yeah, it's so dope. Like I thought the ending was so cool because it's like
mean-spirited.
It's
like,
me, yeah, like because Bill, is like literally dying, and he's like, they did it, they killed everyone, and you have Craig who has this like already outstanding, like he's on parole and he already murdered someone, so it's like, oh, and then she used to date him, so of course it all
like
kind of
Bonnie
lines
and
up.
Clyde kind of thing.
Yeah,
I like how she's just like, I called you guys, and they're just like, shut up, and they smash her off the car.
And you don't see movies like that too much where it's the killer gets the last laugh at the end of the film like that.
Right.
Usually it's like once the killer's dead, that's the end of the movie. Everybody's happy. Everybody's, go lucky,
Yeah.
But how this one ended was like, oh, he's still alive. Wait, he's blaming them all.
Yes.
What? No, that's not how it should end. What the fuck?
It's very like Tales from the Crypt in that way.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah. It's so
funny.
dope. I love it because a lot of horror movies, especially after Carrie, it's like we got to have like a cheap scare at the end, like, the killer opens his eyes or something happens, right? This is like, oh no, the killer will die, but he blames the murders on the survivors. And then I just thought that was so genius. I thought that was like, that's kind of like that thing that I feel like Sam and all those guys kind of have that humor of like, like, I don't know how to.
I would say it's in line with what I think Sam Raimi would like to do, like left to his own devices.
Yes,
because you see like the ending to Drag Me to Hell,
right?
And it's like he has like this thing. It's funny because it's so mean spirited,
right?
Like
Right.
they have like a dark sense of humor, and like that is a funny way to end a movie like that.
Oh, 100%. Even like Send Help, right? I feel like kind of has like that cynical ending.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But like you're like kind of laughing about it because it's like it's played for laughs for fucked up people,
right? But yeah. So Josh, what were
Yes.
your thoughts and like what were your final thoughts on this movie? And would you recommend it to anyone?
So my final thoughts on the film. I really enjoyed the special effects. I really enjoyed the kills in this film. The story, I mean, is a typical 80s slasher kind of like story, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
Nah.
The character development wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either for me personally. I felt like there maybe could have been a little bit more possibly, but I mean, to each their own.
Right.
I would recommend this film if like people are just starting to get into like horror films or slasher films of any kind. I'd recommend this as like, probably your first 10 movies you probably should watch at least.
Yes.
Very original story. I like I said, I loved all the special effects in it, even the camera work. The camera work was done very well too in this film.
Yeah.
I think camera work with really good special effects is like a very underrated thing. You don't really find much. It's either going to be a lot of one thing and not enough of another. Like it's either going to be super real good special effects, but the camera work's just mediocre most of the time. You know, it
Right.
seems.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Where this film, it kind of like it mixes kind of both of those and gives you the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
and like I said, I would definitely recommend this as like one of your first 10 films you should watch. Because for me, never seeing it and seeing all the big names that are in it that I know of, I'm like, whoa, like this has got to be good if all these people are a part of it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Rory, what are your final thoughts, and would you recommend this?
So, again, having just seen it for the first time a couple weeks ago for the purposes of this podcast, I love when I get to still be surprised by the genre periodically, where I'm just kind of like, oh, where the fuck have you been my whole life? Because the first time through, it's very enjoyable. And the second and third time I watched it, I was just picking up on little things.
Yeah.
And then about the third time I was watching it, I was like, I want to make a slasher movie.
I know.
Because it has that sort of spirit to it. So I would say this. This is one of those movies, periodically, we mentioned this, like those important little movies to watch if you want to get into filmmaking when you're on the younger side. This is one of those, like, you watch this and it's going to inspire you to do your own thing. Because it's like they just paid some person to let them shoot at night in a grocery store, and that's rad. And then they brought in probably my favorite special effects team of all time.
Yeah.
And they just made art at night. And that's what it is. Like, it's just like a bunch of really creative people who just found each other and made this weird little movie. And people could sit there and like nitpick plot or like motivations, whatever. I don't think it's that kind of film.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, you know what it kind of reminds me of? It's like if you're watching a horror film and the main characters in it are kids who love horror films, this feels like one of the made up horror films that they would be watching.
Oh, 100%.
Do you know, like if somebody were to film like a fake movie and a horror film, it kind of has that vibe where it's purely a horror film and purely for its audience. So if you are part of that audience, I'm going to say absolutely watch it, and watch it a couple more times to really get the full impact of like how rad it was that all these people made this little cool slasher flick that not a lot of people talk about enough.
Yeah. And it's funny because
Recommend.
Yeah, no, it's funny because even K&B, they kind of talk about it, like Greg Nicotero's like, yeah, we weren't really like no one wanted to work with us because we didn't have a body of work. And when this came along, it was just like that perfect timing of like being able to get our name out there and get like something on our resume.
And I remember like in that doc, they were talking, like Nicotero was talking about how like they were probably all paid like $700 each, and most of that just went to cover the costs of the materials. So they were literally like making a portfolio when you think about it.
Right.
And like, it's just sort of like, look what we can do. And you're like, holy shit. And
Yes.
then these fuckers in the MPAA were like, no, you can't do that, and cut it out. And for a while, this movie must have sucked to watch because like they would have neutered it. You know, it's like what they did to poor Friday 13th Part 7. It's like, give it its parts back, you fuckers.
But you can't hit somebody against a tree 7 times. You got to cut it down to 1.
Yeah, I know. It's so stupid.
Like, what? No. Like, I mean, could somebody die after 1 hit on a tree? Yes, but we want to see 7 because it looks badass.
Because, you know what's crazy about that, speaking of special effects artists, you had the great John Carl Buechler as the director of Friday 13th Part 7, and he made a movie that was meant to be like a special effects extravaganza.
Like the Intruder.
And then they fucked him. And I would love to see like a restored version, even if the footage sucks. Like, I don't care if it's grainy, if it's degraded, whatever. Just give me some version of what that was supposed to be, because I imagine it would just be like Finding London After Midnight or something.
Oh, absolutely.
The Holy Grail.
Well, they even did that with Friday the 13th Part 2. They cut a ton of like footage of the kills out of that film too as well.
Which is wonderful that it was given back to us and that box that they put out. Did
Yep,
you? I'm
yep.
seeing in the background quite a few Jason masks, so I feel like I don't have to ask you. Did you buy that box set?
Yes, I have the box.
Yeah, dude, that was the most excited I've ever been for like something to be sent to my apartment, because it was
Right.
like that box set. I remember I was like staring out the window waiting for that Amazon truck to come up the road because I knew it was coming, and oh my god, it was so wonderful to see those movies like look that way. But
Right.
I love films like that because I love like practical effects so much, and I love films like this that get to showcase it. It's sort of just like this grotesque form of art, right? Because like what those guys do is art, like purely. Like they're
Yeah.
making like
Yeah.
casts of people's faces, they're building like torsos, and then they're just coming up with all these really creative ways to rip people apart and do horrible. I mean, like it sounds fucked up when I say it, but I look at it and I'm never like disturbed by it. I'm just like, how'd you do that? Like that's so cool. How did you feel?
I mean, going back to Trauma though, like the original Toxic Avenger, like that's
Yes.
those special effects were so amazing for that time.
Banging.
Like
Yeah.
the one thing that always gets me is when Melvin first like gets into the toxic waste and
Yeah.
he's at home and his skin is like bubbling up and shit.
Yeah.
It looks so freaking real to me. I'm like, oh my god, that's grotesque as shit looking.
It's like you're
But-
watching like Videodrome or something.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, and it comes down to like that is freaking art right there.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they did that on no like they had no money to do anything, and the fact that they can make it still look so good with just people's time is just like it's just incredible to me.
Just makes you wanna-
The practical effects that people can do, you know?
Just makes you
Yeah.
want to pump your fist.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
You're just like, holy shit, that's cool.
Yeah.
How'd you
Yeah.
like the movie, EJ?
I of course loved it, and I absolutely would recommend it. Of course, I recommended it for the show. I love this movie. It's like one of those films where friends come together and they get to make art together like this, and it's like nothing is cooler than that. You know what I mean? I feel like when you have like your cool talented friends just coming in and it's really made out of love, not really like, oh, this is gonna be like
It's gonna be a
number one at the
multi-million
box
dollar film.
Yeah.
We got to reach the Chinese market.
right. It's like this is made out of love, and like you could tell, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
there's
they're
a lot
just
of love in there.
Making it for the love of making it.
Yeah, and so I love it. I don't know. I think it's amazing, and I highly recommend it to any horror fan. Absolutely. I would even recommend this to general audiences because I feel like it would be a lot of fun to watch.
Would you recommend it to a pack of raccoons?
Yeah, because I'm sure they would go nuts about the grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They're like rubbing their little hands
Yeah,
together.
they're like, oh, look at that food.
What I could do in there.
But all right, let's go into one of our newest segments. Is your favorite kill? So Josh, we're gonna have you start. What was your favorite kill in this movie?
Honestly, I'm going to stick to what I said. In the table saw kill, I think was just so impressive to me that like just because it looks so realistic to me, and like practical effects, as we just said, is like that's the bread and butter of all horror films. Like if you don't have practical effects, don't know if I'm really going to enjoy the film the same way. But I think that is the most impressive kill in that film, personally.
Okay, Rory, how about you?
I'm going to just echo everything that Josh just said. I agree 100%.
Yeah,
Nothing else I got to say. It's just fucking
But
so
a
cool.
close second, though, I will say, is definitely the first kill in The Office.
yeah, absolutely.
Like, just the eyeball, like, dude, it looks so freaking good.
There's also like a real rad like blood geyser kill.
Yeah,
It's like the blood is just like shooting out.
Yeah.
That's rad too.
yeah. The beer kill. Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you guys. That saw scene is just hard to watch, but in all the right ways. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's like,
definitely.
oh my god, I can't believe that's happening right now. And but at the same time, you're like, I can't believe they pulled that off, and it looks so awesome and realistic, you know what I mean? And
Right.
it's really rad. It's super, super rad, and like definitely one of the high points of the movie for sure. All right, let's go into our emojis.
Let's hear those bomb ass emojis.
All right, Josh, you could start us off. What emojis would you give this movie?
Oh, emojis.
Yes, sir.
That's how we rate
let
things.
me look at
around
an emoji
here.
keyboard real quick because I can't think of them offhand. Hold on a second.
You know, Rory will go. You look at your emojis.
This is going to be chaos tonight. EJ, you go.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna give this a head, a watermelon, a knife, and I'm seeing if there's like a grocery one, and a grocery cart.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got. How many should I give? Like 3? Or-
As many as you want. Yeah.
Okay, so mine are the brain emoji,
Yes.
the tooth emoji, the blood emoji, and it's not a table saw, but the hand saw emoji.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Yeah, I love it. That's perfect. Rory, how about you?
I'm going to give it a watermelon, a knife, and a shopping cart.
Oh,
There
you
you
son of a
go.
bitch. Did you really write that down too? Shut up.
Because you said it and then I stole it.
Oh, you bastard.
Hey, I'll do another one. I'll put a dog in there because there was a dog that walked by at one point, and
Yeah,
I
that
thought
was
That
cute.
is
I
true.
wanted to see more
That
of
is
him.
true.
There were 2 lobsters in there that I think really livened up some of the scenes.
Yeah.
You know, they made me feel like that hand was real. And then those imaginary raccoons that I came up with.
Okay, perfect. All right, awesome. All right, let's go into our plugs.
It's time for a plug.
All right, Josh, you could start us off. You could like plug whatever you want, man. You could plug your Instagram, or
Your
if you want
flicks.
people to follow you, you could plug all your movies. Yeah, go ahead, go crazy.
I'll start off with the movies first. So be sure to check out the movie Crimson Harvest featuring Felissa Rose and Robert Mukes. Robert Mukes from House of a Thousand Corpse and Felissa Rose, who is originally from Sleepaway Camp, who, spoiler alert, is the transgender killer in that film.
Yes.
Yeah.
So be sure to check that out within the year. Like I said, it's coming out sometime this year. Also be sure to check out Within the Cracks anthology. I'm not sure when the full anthology will be coming out, but I am in the movie called Fragmented Mind, which is part of this anthology. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. There is another movie I did called Hapless Hal. It is a horror comedy. It's about this guy who's trying to be something that he can't be because he's failing miserably. And
Story of my life.
Story of my life. But it's a short film, not a full length or anything. Will be released on YouTube in the coming weeks, I'm hoping here. It was supposed to release a couple weeks ago, but audio issues are always a pain in the ass. But anyway, be sure to check that out. Also be sure to check out Loose Ends Victim No More Part 2, which I am an extra in that as well. And be sure to follow me on Instagram at Immolated Souls, IMMOLATED SOULS. You can find me on any other social media under the same name. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And shout out to all the people I've worked with on films. Like, I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate you guys having me on the podcast, this evening.
Thank you.
Hell
Man.
yeah,
It was
man.
fun. I enjoyed the movie. The movie was a new one for me, and I really, really enjoyed everything about it. So
Awesome. Hell yeah, man. Rory, what do you have to plug, bud?
I got Raven View Productions. It's on all the socials. Mainly, it's on the YouTubes. There's a short film on there that you could check out called The Burden of Beauty. Once again, starring E.J. Leeson's pants.
Oh, yeah.
Pants.
They're in there.
His pants are in there.
They made it.
His pants.
His
Nothing
pants?
else, just his pants.
Oh yeah.
Just pants.
There's nothing else you need to know about that movie. Those pants.
You don't have to see anything else.
Those pants light up the movie, my friend. Sarah Broker. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Before we go down that road, Ravenview Productions is also the production company that puts this podcast out.
Yes.
Every single Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
There's a new episode dropping tomorrow as we record on this Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Every single Wednesday, you can check out FREAKQUELS podcast, and you should like and subscribe and follow us, and whatever it is that you do, do it. I'll wait.
Yeah. All right.
Oh no, we're not done.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We're done. Sarah Vista Broker Real Estate. If you're looking to buy or sell a house, give her a look-see. Fourth Cut Reviews. Church Conforti. Chursing so hard, he's chursing all over the internet, putting out content. Sometimes he'll read a page from the Bible, and then sometimes he won't. He'll make a little video. It's just chaos over there at that Fourth Cut Reviews. We got NEPA Horror Fest. It's August...
15th.
August 15th, and EJ Leeson and I will have a table there, and if you would like to air out some petty grievances about our show, if you want to just tell us about how we effectively ruin your Wednesdays, hey,
We would love to
we'll
hear
be there.
it.
Yeah, well, you can check us out. Donkey Lips from Salute Your Shorts is going to be there, and Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks.
Yep.
Pretty cool stuff. Check out Gravy Diggers Pot Pie. They don't sell that kind of stuff inside of the grocery store and Intruder, but it'll kill you just the same. Blush Culture, a band that we love because we love the guy who's in it, the drummer, Mr. Matthew Rinaldi, friend of the show. You should listen to the whole thing because it is a fucking banger. I keep listening to it in the car, and it keeps the voices in my head down.
Oh.
It shuts them down.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, man, because, sometimes it's telling me to jerk the wheel, but we don't got to get into that. We got Schwartz Dreamboat. You can see him perform at the Electric City Improv each and every weekend, and they just added Thursdays. So if you need to laugh Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, do it. He's joined by your favorites. You got Ed Zelinsky, and you got Alec James, and a bunch of other brilliant minds just making up comedy for free and just handing it to you. Not free, $10 at the door. Real Chronicles, friend of the show, Dave Gonzalez. You could listen to that wonderful podcast that he puts out every week. I'm on there sometimes. EJ's on there sometimes. Sometimes we're on there together, and we're just making stupid jokes, and these guys are like...
Please don't invite these guys back.
Yeah, they're like, why do you keep inviting these jokers back on our show? But you could check out Dave's work under the Cinematic Reel, Rotten Tomatoes. You could read his reviews and read the reviews. Don't just be lazy and read those blurbs, because who the fuck needs to do that? Read the entire review, because that's how you get a guy like that to blow up. I want to plug the Criterion Collection, because I'm hoping that at some point they're just going to start sending us free stuff. Amanda Aesthetics, I'm almost done, I promise. Amanda Aesthetics, if you're looking to get some wonderful cosmetic work done by a wonderful person, you should check her out. Go look her up on the intrawebs. She's there, and she'll make you look schnazzy. Trivia Master Brad, hardest working man in all of trivia. He's out there waiting to challenge you. And you'll go in skipping, thinking you're so confident. I know everything you'll say to yourself. Motherfucker's going to humble you. There's nothing you could do about it. We got final one. Kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue. It is the only one that truly matters in this mess of plugs that I just threw out into the world. Kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue is where I got my cat, Ella. She's wonderful. Big spooky eyes, black fur, perfect cat for the Halloween season, and is a horror-loving guy like myself. It's great to have around.
Yeah.
Put her next to a pumpkin. She lights the place up. But you can get a quick link to the Kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue on our website, FREAKQUELSpodcast.com. And if you click on it, it'll take you to their world over there where they do the Lord's work and save cats, and they get them rehabilitated, get them shots, get them surgeries, get them all ready for their forever home, which could be your forever home that you're living in currently. And if you don't have enough space, divorce your husband or wife, whatever it is. Get them cats in there, make them fill up the house, make them fill up the house with fur and love. EJ, take us away.
I have nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Adam Farley's music, make sure to check that out on Spotify or wherever you listen to music. You can see upcoming shows themdgcrew.com, so make sure to check that out. Check out his song, Hold On Blue Eyes. He did a cover of the song from The Wraith, and I think it's better than the original song from the movie.
Agreed.
So make sure to check that out. Also check out New Metal Messiah, Jon Snow.
Metal Messiah Jon Snow.
And go to EasternTributeCollective.com. See this guy live. He's incredible. He plays all over the place. He just was in South Carolina doing like a short little tour down there.
He has risen.
He's killing it. And I couldn't be more pumped because he deserves to. The world deserves to see him. That's what I have to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure to check that out. Also check out Respawn Tattoo if you're in the Dunmore, PA area and need some work done. Check out Gentle J. And get some ink, man. Don't think, just ink. And so, yeah, check out Respawn Tattoo. And finally, check out FREAKQUELSpodcast.com, where you could find links to everything we pretty much plugged, but also links to our social media, our Instagram and our Facebook. And also, we have merch there. So if you're looking to get a Freakquels t-shirt, a Freakquels hat, a Freakquels glassware, Freakquels cigarettes for kids, we have it.
Respirators.
Why do we have it? But we have it. We have Freakquels everything. So go to our website and go to our shop and you could check that out. And then again, special thanks to our guest, Josh, for being here. Dude, thank you for making the time. I know you're a super busy guy and I couldn't appreciate it more. So thank you so much. Yeah, you're awesome. And please come back anytime you want.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely come back anytime. Anytime you guys need a guest, just let me know and I'll work you into my schedule.
Absolutely.
Next time we'll show you some of those pants that EJ wears.
Oh yeah. And you're gonna love it.
Yeah, it's got a whole closet full.
And
also, shout out Creature Feature Weekend. We can't forget that because if it wasn't for Creature Feature Weekend, I wouldn't have met this guy.
I know, dude. I'm so pumped because Creature Feature. Even Rory has said like he went
last
year. One of the best horror conventions you could ever go to.
I have to agree, like 100%, because it's so like family oriented and it makes you feel like an old school convention, like how it should be. You know,
right? It's very, very made for fans.
Also, for all you people out there, I know there's a lot of people out there right now who are not terribly happy with what a lot of these conventions do to your poor wallet. I think Creature Feature is very, very, very fair.
Yeah,
with things.
They give you the best photo ops.
Oh my gosh, I could go on for hours about the photo ops. Like literally, they are the top tier.
Yes,
and it doesn't burn a hole in your pocket.
No, for Killer Clowns, they recreated the ship for the background. For Hocus Pocus, they recreated the Sanderson house.
I'm looking at right now over there on my wall. There's that they recreated the movie theater from Donnie Darko when they had James Duval there.
Yeah.
Who did a wonderful shout out for our podcast.
Our podcast, yeah.
On our Donnie Darko episode, now available wherever you listen to your podcasts or whatever the fuck I'm trying to say.
And then also they always put on like awesome concerts.
Alan Howarth.
Yeah, Alan Howarth, Ari Lehman. You have like Tim Capello,
Paul McCartney.
Oh, he's in the works. But no, like the photo ops, they just had Jeffrey Combs there, and you could stick your head up through a table, and he had the needle, so it looks like he's injecting your head.
Only a Creature Feature would you trust somebody to do that.
I know, right?
That's how good that convention is. You feel like it's a normal thing.
But Jeffrey
to do.
Combs, like it literally gets a picture with you and your head poking up through the table.
That's amazing.
It's so cool. So yeah, shout out to Creature Feature and Craig just doing the best horror, putting on the best horror convention out there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, and I tell him every time I see him that, like, you know, feedback from like you or anybody else that I talk to about Creature Feature, I tell him all that, and like he feels so like honored and happy to hear all the positive feedback, you know, because like that's all he's trying to do. He's just trying to make a really good convention for people, and he's not trying to like be like Monster Mania. He's not trying to be like NJ HorrorCon. Now I love NJ HorrorCon, don't get me wrong, and I think NJ HorrorCon gets some of the the really good hard to find guests too for like certain franchises and everything. But
Yeah.
Creature Feature, just like it's more of a family gathering, I think personally, than a convention.
Yeah, it really is. And like just like the whole weekend is just awesome. Because
it's just one huge party. That's basically all it is.
yeah, and like Friday night he has like the movies with the original cast members giving like commentary. You're sitting in a movie theater with the cast of Evil Dead, watching Evil Dead with them, and they're just giving out commentary about making it.
See, what was funny, I went to that and I kept telling them, like, stop talking. I'm trying to enjoy the movie.
Shh, get out. Shut up,
Get
down
him
there.
off the stage.
No, but it's
Hey,
just
Creature
the best.
Feature, you've been plugged.
Yes, but yeah, it is the best. But yeah, dude, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. Anytime you want to come on, yeah, we'll reach out to you and we'll make it happen.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
And how about this? You think of the next movie that we do.
Yes,
you can pick one.
You pick whatever you want.
I got y'all.
Cool.
Don't worry.
Yeah, absolutely.
To be continued.
Yes. And thank you to everyone around the world for who like tunes in and listens to us, whether it's YouTube, Spotify, Applecast, wherever you listen to podcasts. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and spreading the word about our podcast. And with that being said, thank you for listening to
You lost your job, Joe.
You lost your job, Joe.